everybody. Good evening. Today is Thursday. We're back at our number 41st episode, 41 on Freestyle Showcase Podcast. I'm ALIDA Hernandez, and you'll see JC's not here tonight, but he might pop in. He's at rehearsal tonight. So me and DJ Betty B are running the show tonight. And we have a special guest. We got Sammy Zone. So he's waiting backstage. But right now, let's bring in Betty B because he's going to be doing the show with me today. So let's bring him in.
Hey, what's up, my people? How are you, sis?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. It's you and me tonight.
I know, episode 41. Episode 41. Congratulations to everybody that in tuning right now. Please subscribe. It's free. Before we get, share it out. And before we get the show started, we want to take this quick minute from Freestyle for Thursday Night Freestyle Showcase and Spanglish Entertainment.com to show condolences to Ruby Perez and the family and a very special friend of mine that was an influence in the DJ industry in New York, Marlon Morris. He was a DJ for Hot 105. He passed away this week as well. We have a lot of people that are suffering from that, but we just want to say condolences to everybody and that we're here for you guys. But tonight, JC, as you can see, is not in. He's doing the rehearsals for the show for Pineapple. So if you guys are in the Melbourne area on Saturday, the 12th, and you want to see him live playing salsa, we're going to be at Pineapples at 8 p.m., right? 8 p.m.?
Yep, 8 p.m. Well, you should go earlier because there's a complimentary salsa class, or anybody out there who wants to learn how to dance salsa before. The class starts at 7, so come early, and you can dance from like 7 to 8, and then the orchestra will start about 8:30.
That's beautiful. Well, you know what? Yeah. Let them know what's going on with the flyers and all that good stuff around the freestyle genre. Let them know.
Yeah. Okay. And then I want to say hi to some people. Ray is here. Hi, Ray. Valdez. Betsy is here. Hi. So just saying hi to some people that came in. And this week we got a lot of events. I don't know what is going on, but it's good. I'm happy to see we have a lot of events because that means artists are performing and they're getting money. Okay. And they can pay for their families, So let's see. Let's see. What's the first one that we got? I got so many. Let's see. Where'd they go? Sorry, I'm looking for everything here. All right. So I'm just going to be random. So, freestyle. We got also this Saturday. If you're down in the Fort Lauderdale area, you can go see Giggles, JCEE, and Jay Mazur. They're going to be down in Oakland Park. You can check that out. Unfortunately, we can't be there, so we'll see them on the follow through when they come over to, let's see, where's this one at? There we go. Made in Puerto Rico, Orlando. This one is May 17th. Okay.
That should be nice.
That's another one. Yeah. And the same day, because we're doing a lot of traveling on the 17th, I am going, that's another one. There's 3. No, there's 2 on this. This is the second one on the 17th. The block party, freestyle block party with Johnny O, April, Nasha Lee, some other people there, 69 Boys, JCEE, and that's up in Sanford, Florida, at the Cabana Live. So there's another one that's going on. We got June 7th. We got Hitman Perez is in Tampa Bay. We got Freestyle Explosion. This is, I forgot what city. Oh, Denver. That's in Denver, June 27th. So freestyle, it just keeps going. It keeps going. And let's see, where's the other? There was another event, I thought. Oh, yes, I have it here somewhere. Here. Oh, and this one is special. This one's a really good one. So this one's in Daytona Beach. It's an exclusive VIP. There's only about 200 people, maybe 180 people that fit in this place in Daytona Beach. I'll be going up there to see Angel and Raquel. And we also will be, just to let you know, May 1st, Raquel will be here at Freestyle Showcase. So we'll be interviewing her. Yeah, we'll be interviewing her May 1st to promote the event. So, and then we're going up there. VIP will be up there, and it's like a meet and greet for everybody. So it's a really nice experience. If you're any freestyle people out there that really want to meet Angel and Raquel, you guys need to go up there. It's going to be a good night.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got a lot of shows going on in all parts of Florida. So like that, those who can't come down to Orlando, those that can't come down to Fort Lauderdale, freestyle is hitting Florida all over the place in Florida. So please, all your freestyle fans, come down and check out our show, support. You can even come to our podcast and find out what's going on. We have it pre-recorded, so you can, we record this every week. So if you want to go back to it just to find out what people are playing at, do so. And on YouTube, Spanglish-entertainment.com. Don't forget. Hey, ALIDA, Now that we
Yeah.
got that done, what about our cruise? Let them know about our
Oh
cruise.
yeah. What the heck? We were talking about freestyle. I forgot. How can I forget? JC will hit me over the head. Okay, so we got when I can find the flyer. So for our freestyle edition, we got the cruise going. So now this is one of the new flyers. Now it doesn't have everybody yet, but we've just added freestyle to the cruise. So we got salsa. We got 7 salsa artists, and we got freestyle now. We got the Nasty Boys coming on, joining us on the cruise. And here's another flyer. So we got Deja La Loba, Queen Rage, and Bestia's coming too. So it's going to be really good. It's going to be really, really good party. We got a lot of artists. It's going to be a nice cruise from Port Canaveral to Celebration Key, which is next to Bahamas.
It's beautiful. That's October 24th to the 27th.
Exactly.
So if you guys didn't get your cabins in, go now. Just put a deposit down to secure your spot, because we can't promise that the spots are going to be open, man. They're going fast. The show is a beautiful show. You're going to have a live band with the salsa. Of course, yours truly, DJ Benny B and Oscar P, bringing you the other sounds in between. And we got salsa classes. We got a lot of stuff going on. So
yeah, free salsa classes every day. Yep. And there'll be some surprises from now until October. A lot of things will happen. So hopefully, we'll be pretty organized when we get on there. When you get on board, you'll have to you'll come and register, check in with us. We'll have a meet and greet with the artists, and we're going to have, some gifts for people and magazines and, different your official wristband, so you can get into all the private events. So everybody realizes that we have a private group is that what we're doing and on the cruise ship, and we get our rooms. So we'll get the theater room, or we'll get different rooms that are for us for our private room. And you must have a special band from us to get in. If not, you can't get in. The cruise is bigger. There's more people on the cruise ship that is not part of our group. So
yes, make sure you get that deposit in there. All right, we're going to talk about the magazine, but we'll talk about that a little bit later, because I'm excited.
That's fine.
I'm excited. Yeah. I'm excited.
Sammy's waiting for us. I know.
Yeah, we have a very special guest tonight, Sammy Zone. He's one of the legendary artists from my era. I love his voice. I just love everything about this man. He is the most humblest person in the world. So you know me, I like to do a little music intro. So let me just get right to it. Do a live intro, and we bring Sammy Zone in. Here we go. The Thursday Night Freestyle Showcase. Sammy Zone is in the building.
There's no more turning back, 'cause I know I'm gonna make you mine.
DJ Benny B on the mix. Here we go.
I'm running from the truth, but I don't wanna lose my faith. Now I'm running back to you, 'cause I know I made a big mistake.
I played the fool time after time. Ignored all the signs. Even when they told me, I refused to believe it. 'Cause I was so caught up into you. I was blinded. But now I can see things clear. We both know it was never me. But we'll play a game. And I'll let you see who's running back to who.
You're in the middle of the Beehive with your favorite DJ Benny B.
You don't know about this shit yet.
Oh yeah, Sammy Zone is in the building. Thursday Night Freestyle Showcase. Here we go.
Hot, steamy night alone, I wait for you. Cold bread till morning alone, and I cry for you. And when you finally call, you cloak your moves in the shadows. Those days and nights I was good to you. They must not have been very much to you. The night I needed you the most. My cries fell on deaf ears. And I'm running so hard to find it, and I'm
yes. Thursday night freestyle showcase, Sammy Zone. It's your boy DJ Benny B on the mix. Here we go. Don't forget to share it up. Subscribe, it's free.
I remember the days when we first started. I changed so much for you. The love I felt for you had me blinded. I lost the man that I once knew. Now you're trying to see I did it to myself. Only God knows how I tried. You got me going out my mind 'cause of you. Time goes by and I cannot live without you. Without you. Days go by and I cannot live without you. Without you.
Oh, yeah. C-Bank was on this one, too. Sammy Zone in the building. Thursday night freestyle showcase. Here we go.
I think the pain of love would never leave me. Try to shake away the tears that were never ending. You saw me, you caught me, held on to my trust. How could I forget how deep you touched me? Showed me how to love you deeply without pretending. You taught me and showed me how to give my love.
Oh, yeah, ALIDA. Woo. You know me, man. I just can't
We can keep jamming all night.
get in here. We got to get him in here.
Oh yeah, we're gonna bring them in and we're gonna start chatting and then we'll go through some videos later and stuff.
Absolutely. Let's bring him in.
Let's meet Mr. Sammy Zone. Hold on one second. I gotta get myself organized. I'm missing JC right now on the controls. Oh no. Oh. There we go.
There you go.
Hello. Hey,
Hola,
Sammy.
mi gente. What's going
Hey,
on?
what's going on, my brother? How you doing?
Good, man. Good. Can't
How you like that
complain.
mix there? How you like that mix there for you?
That was sweet, bro. I love that. Oh my God. Wow.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. Well,
Bringing you
Sammy, yeah, we're bringing you back. Sammy, we want to thank you first of all, man, for taking the time out to blessing our platform with your presence. I appreciate you. You're one of my favorite guys one of my favorite artists and person from all times. I just wanted to let you know that.
Thank you. I'm humbled by that. Thank you so much. I'm actually glad to be on your platform and, and be able to converse with all your viewers and listeners. And, I know you guys have a very big platform. I know you guys are based out in Florida. Is that correct?
Right.
Yes.
We know the freestyle community knows how important Florida is to us. Even though I'm New York based, but Florida is absolutely key, and it is the bomb. I love it.
Thank
Yo,
you.
I'm ready to go to Florida. I'm ready to move out there. I'm telling you, man.
Hey,
you guys got everything working for you. So I got 1 foot in. That's it.
I hear you. So, Sammy, for the people that don't know, I mean, this platform touches people. We broadcast all over Hawaii, like I told you before, Brazil, Colombia. For the people that just getting to know Sammy Zone, let's start from the beginning. ALIDA, you got that photo? Let's put the photo. Let's start from the beginning. And talk about this.
Un momento. Un momento. Aquí está.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, there we go.
There you go. Tell us about this photo right here.
Wow. That was probably around 1987, 88. And the gentleman on the left is NV, Noel Valet, and the guy on the right, that's me, Sammy Zone. And I had this group called One on One, and it was it compiled of myself and NV. That was
all
pretty
right. Was that the beginning, or just that was part of the beginning? It was part of your journey.
That was a part of the beginning. The beginning was further back. I believe. I'm getting old, so you guys got to excuse me.
We're not that old. Come on. We're all around the same age. Come on.
So probably back in 86 and in 87, there was a group called Spirit Matter, which compiled of the members, Jose Chalas, Andrew Walsh, Fareed Abdallah. And I was fortunate to be a part of that group. And they had 2 amazing hit records at the time. The first one was titled Crimes of Passion, which was a Florida staple song. And then we came out with Betrayal. And while I was in the group, I was trying to discover and find myself as well as an artist, and that's where I compiled a group One on One with myself and NV. Excuse me. And I kind of went through all different types of motions, working things out, trying to, I was hustling. I was really trying to find a way in, because that was the hottest time for freestyle. And so I'm literally I'm on stage with Spirit Matter. I'm doing shows with NV, and then here comes an opportunity knocking on my door. And I met Janet Padlad, and Janet Padlad was working on an album for a group titled Release. And she was like, "Oh, you'd be perfect for the group. You have a real nice voice." And I didn't think I could sing, honestly. I wasn't into, I really didn't have the confidence that I might have now back then. And we were signed to Atlantic Records, which was amazing. It was great. Yo, what's up?
JC just popped in really quick. He didn't mute his mic. JC, say what's up, baby.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I can hear you good now.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you. Sammy, what's up, man? Sorry to be there. Business. You know how artist business is the way it is, man.
Of course, absolutely. Understood.
But anyway, I would have loved to be there. I'm gonna show a little bit here since we're live on TV. We're live on the podcast. So I want to show everybody the band. Hey, everybody. Yo, we live on the Freestyle Showcase Podcast. It's being viewed by a lot of people. So just say what's up to everybody. Hey. Yo, this is the group, baby. Don't forget, April 12th. Pineapple. Get your
Pineapple. I didn't mention that one.
Go to Eventbrite.
Go ahead, man. Go over there. Go rehearse, man. We got this show going.
All right, have a good time.
All right, guys. I love you guys. Thank you, honey.
Bye.
All right, brother. Sammy, take care, baby.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me, bro.
Oh, bro, that's cool. He up in there like that. Well, I know you said you was up, that your opportunity came up with that, but that was, in between that time and your transition to Sammy Zone, you did a lot of vocals for a lot of people, right?
Oh my God. I did a lot of collaborations. I wrote a lot of songs. Um, you know, it was just incredible. I recorded an album under an alias titled Ronaldo. And that was back in 90, I think. It was in the late 80s, but I think it was released in 1990. And I on that album, I was there was a whole bunch of songs, and one of the songs that I was supposed to have on that album that I had written was a song titled "Take Me in Your Arms." And Adam Levy from Warlock was like, dude, this sounds more like a girl song. Let's give it to a girl, see where it goes. In fact, we just signed this young lady. Her name is Little Susie, and let's see how that works out. And yeah, I was one of the original writers for Take Me in Your Arms. Although I got lost in the transition of all of that, and I had a lot of ups and downs with the label, but that was one of the songs that I wrote. I also ghosted a lot of songs.
Wow.
I ghosted and wrote a lot of songs. I wrote songs for Envy. I wrote songs for Angelique. I wrote songs for Eye to Eye, for L'Amour, all the people that were signed to the label at the time. I worked with all of them, and it was just a crazy, interesting journey. It was a real wild ride, man.
Wow, and you had some experiences, man. That's great. You also did backgrounds for Benny Velez, right? When he was.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's funny because while I was in the midst of recording the Ronaldo album, along comes this guy named Jose Casio and Benny Velez, and they were like, "Yo, I just happened to be in the booth." So I was like, all right, I never heard the song. So I just kind of like freestyled it because we had a couple of minutes left at the studio. So I kind of, did whatever came off the top of my head, and they kept it. That's worked out. And, that was Benny Velez's first record.
Wow, that's great. He's a top DJ out here right now, the Latin DJ. So he does a lot of the clubs in Orlando.
So I want to ask something. I know we're talking about your career and everything, but I want to know, like, way back, like, what got you into music? Like, when was the first time you started singing?
Well, like I said, I never thought I was a real singer, but I was a b-boy. I wrote graffiti, and I used to DJ many, 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 many years ago. So a lot of my friends would come up to my crib and be like, yo, bro, try to do some beats. So, and I guess from that transition from the DJing and all of that, kind of led to the singing. When you're a DJ and you're an animated DJ, you sing along to the songs.
Yeah.
Get the people hype. So that was my thing back then also. Yeah. And people were like, damn, bro,
you can sing.
You can sing pretty good, bro. Really? I was like, nah, get out of here. You crazy.
That's the key. If you DJ like that, animated, you got to be able to sing, but sing good. At least decent.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was kind of like, those were the beginnings. And that was many years ago. I mean, many years ago. I'll let everyone know I'm 57 years old. So, we're talking about, when did I start DJing? In third grade, I hijacked my mom's receiver and makeshift my own DJ equipment out of it. Yeah, it's crazy. I think I was about 9 years old, 9 years old. And then I saved up little by little because I worked in a supermarket to buy myself this little crossfader Gemini mixer. My mom had an SLB1, and I bought myself an SLB 101. And I started DJing, and that's crazy. I was about 12 years old.
Yeah, I remember SLB1s.
You get the ear. That's what I'm saying. You're either born with it or you're not.
Yeah.
So I guess that helped catapult me to where I'm at right now.
Wow, Alida.
Yeah.
So I want to introduce him. We're gonna talk about how you transitioned from the groups and all that to the solo artists that you are, Sammy Zone. But we're gonna show a quick video. Come back to you.
I got a video here. It's called Anything.
Oh yeah. Anything.
We're gonna show that. Yeah, you wrote this song?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a quick break and we'll see that video and we'll be right back. And let me
Ow! Let's go.
There we go.
What's up, baby? Salud. Cheers.
Salud. Cheers. What's up with me today?
I got a couple of cool things planned out for my beautiful honey. So we're going to have a really good time. We're going to spend some quality time with each other. Looking forward to it. Hold on, baby. Hello? Okay, I got you.
Who's that?
You know the guys, they don't always come in. You know, they're actually all in town today. They came by to see me.
What?
Yeah. Well, I promise you this much. I won't.
Whatever, Sam.
Yo, G.
Yeah.
Call him. Yo, Sammy.
We're here.
If I could be what you offer me, I would have all that I need. So please let me show you that this love will never die. 'Cause you know you make me feel like I'm going out my mind. Girl, you know you got me crazy. I would climb the highest mountain for you, girl. I would catch a falling star just for you, girl. Anything you want, anything you need, I'll give the world to you. I would climb the highest mountain for you, girl. I would catch a falling star just for you, girl. Anything you want, anything you need, I'll give the world to you. Please let me be all you'll ever need. I'm drowning, girl, I can't breathe. So please don't let me go. God knows how hard I try. 'Cause you know you make me feel like I'm going out my mind. Girl, you know you got me crazy. I would climb the highest mountain for you, girl. I would catch a falling star just for you, girl. Anything you want, anything you need, I'll give the world to you. I would climb the highest mountain for you, girl. I would catch a falling star just for you, girl. Anything you want, anything you need, I'll give the world to you.
That must have been fun doing.
Oh my God, yo, too much fun. I mean, so let me fill you in. So in the beginning of the song, you hear the oohs and the ahs. Ooh, ah. That was my little sister. So talent runs in the family first and foremost. And the hot chick in the video, that's my wife.
That's me.
And working with the guys was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun. A lot of retakes over and over and over. So the funny thing is, the bar scene, we're really drinking. So
Oh,
mind you, we're there for like about 7 hours,
oh
and we're
no.
drinking. Yo, we were so twisted, but we had a lot of fun. Oh my God. Look, Kay's wife came out in the video. Believe it or not, it's hard. You would have to pause it, but Willie Valentine is somewhere in the back.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Behind
Oh
the
nice.
wow.
scenes. Yo,
Nice.
it's real crazy. It's real
And
cool, man. But yeah, those videos were so much fun to make.
with all
Oh.
those guys, I know with George and everything. It was so funny when he calls you in the car. Call Sammy. Call Sammy. It's like the
Yeah,
boy's going to go pick up the other boy to go out on Friday night, you know?
yeah. Me metieron en problema. Oh my God.
Exactly. La mujer está, ¿dónde
Nacho.
tú vas? Where you going, man? Where
She
you
said,
going?
really? Oh
Really?
my
Really?
God.
You're going out with the boys? Yeah, really.
Oh my God.
When I
Yep.
first saw it, I thought it was Cynthia. And I said, no,
Oh,
I think that's his wife because of the hair, you know, and like the
yeah.
side. I see. And I was like,
Hmm.
I don't think that's Cynthia.
Yeah, that was my wife. So it's funny because we were supposed to do a part 2, and we were gonna get C Bank and Cynthia and all the other girls to be a part
Mm.
of that video. But we got caught up. We just never got the opportunity to really make that happen. But you never know.
Yeah, you
Hey,
never
never
know.
too late. Never too late. We're in that grown and sexy stage, as we say,
I
right?
know. That's what David Torres told us. Remember, we're grown and sexy. That's it. I'll take
The
it.
the beard is a little refined, as you can see. I got these white pelitos in that one.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, all right,
Yeah.
but it's
Oh,
all
Alida,
good.
yeah, Alida, we're learning a lot about Sammy Zone tonight, right?
Oh yeah. That's
I
why I
mean,
love this show. I love this
yeah,
show because we're highlighting the artist and I'm learning so much about you. And then when I hear the music, I'm like, that was him? Oh man. Like every
Yeah.
time I read a new artist and I hear a song and I'm like, oh my God, I played that song like 100,000 times when I was 17, you know, like over and over again. Or remember when we used to go to the club, you used to wait for the DJ to play your song
yeah.
because we didn't have the money as much back then too to be buying records all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, at the Wiz, remember we go to the Wiz in New York or
Well,
Oh my.
Crazy Eddie's.
Yep.
oh,
Yeah.
crazy Eddie's.
Crazy
I was
Eddie.
at So Shack and Downtown Records and all that stuff.
Oh, the
Rock
little
and
record
Soul, yeah,
stores.
yeah.
Yeah. The
But it's always
small.
good. It's always good to put a face to the songs. I mean, I
Oh
bet you
my
there's a lot of people online that love your music that haven't got a chance to come down to your shows and see you perform live, and finally see you today and say, "Oh my God, that's who it is." Oh, great, that's great. But I mean, there's a lot. That video highlights a lot because there's a lot of. I mean, you got
George K7.
K7, you got Suave in there and everything.
Yeah,
But
Suave's in there.
it's a
Yeah.
little known fact that you did
Yeah.
back in the days. You did TV shows, right? Talk shows, right?
That's right.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
talk about that for a bit.
Oh my. So I was on the show called The Richard Bay Show.
Oh, I
Oh
remember
my
that show.
God. And yeah, and I ended up singing on the show as well, which was really interesting and really cool. A lot of people, they caught that. And it was a very impromptu thing, which was, which was pretty cool. It was cool. I've had my little share of interesting moments in my life. Thank God.
Thank God.
In
Oh,
fact, there's a little tidbit. Nobody knows this, or not too many people know this, but there is a cult classic movie called Wild Style.
Oh yeah.
And it's about graffiti, all that.
huh.
The Cold Cush brothers are in it. Lee Quinones, Lady Pink, and I came out in that movie. That was one of the first movies I came out in.
Wild
And
Style.
yeah,
Wow.
stop. Yep. They caught me painting. They grabbed me. They were like, "You come here. You want to get in the movie?" I said, "Yeah, why not? That's okay. Help paint the amphitheater." And they caught me in a whole bunch of scenes painting the amphitheater.
1983, it says it came out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
1983.
Yeah. 1983, I was 18 years old, okay?
Yo.
I was still in New York. 18 years old.
Wow.
I just graduated high school in 83.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
yes.
Wow.
I just turned 60, so.
Yes,
Really?
me too.
Where?
Yes.
Other than the glasses and the earlobes, because I don't see
Thank
it.
you.
I don't see it.
I'll be 60
Baby-
as well this
Baby's going to
year.
be 60 now, too.
In
And
August.
JC just turned 60,
60,
too.
yeah.
It's
That's
why I
Florida.
say
I
it.
keep saying it. There's something in the water in Florida. Oh,
But not always in
Oh.
Florida. 'Cause I've only been here for 2.5 years. It's New York. You know how I preserve myself from the inside? A lot of alcohol.
yeah. Yeah.
That
Me too.
Hennessy.
Hey, Ray
The
Valdez
Hennessy
says
and Red Bull, that
Yeah.
got me right all the time. But
Ray Valdez says he has the DVD movie Wild Style. Ah,
Oh
he
yeah,
wow,
has
that's
the
what's up.
DVD.
yeah,
I have
man.
some other the other movies like The Break-In. Remember back in the day, like during Fame, that era.
Yeah.
All that
Yes, all
stuff.
that
There was a
stuff.
lot of movies that came out. Yeah, I'm looking at the movie here. It shows all the graffiti. I don't know
Yeah.
who's in this picture. Let me see if I can share it. Let me see if I
See,
can.
see, Sammy can tell us who's in the picture.
I'll tell you, it's
Well,
probably
there's a
Zephyr
picture
and
here, but
Lee.
you can't see
Oh
it too.
no, you can't see too. I
Let me
can
see
see
if I
her.
can bring it up. Hold on.
That's probably Rocksteady
Right here.
Crew.
Yeah, Crazy
It
Legs
says
One.
Charlie Ahern and Fab Five Freddy
Oh, Fat
something.
Five Freddy.
Freddy
There you
Fat,
Yeah.
go.
Fat Five
Yeah.
Freddy.
Yeah, you
Listen,
can't.
man,
Yeah.
iconic. And because I
Absolutely.
was
There
into
it
the
is. Look at the
graffiti,
picture right there.
yep, look at that. Because I was into graffiti, my tag name came out in a lot of cameo movies like Beach Street and
Oh, okay.
and other movies like that. But yeah, man, I've
That's
Yeah.
been in
great.
it to win it. I
Yeah.
told you, look, I was a straight up b-boy, DJing, graffiti, breakdancing, everything. That was it. I was a part of the movement back in them days. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Those were the
So
days. Yeah.
yeah. So now that
Wait.
you touched on that, the question is, when did the transition come in for Sammy Zone to become Sammy Zone? When was that transition for you?
it was well when I was in Spirit Matter. So okay, people called me Zone. They didn't know my name, Sammy. Nobody knew my name was Sammy at all. My nickname was Zone because that was my graffiti name. Yo, Zone, what's up? How you doing? So we go back to like 1985, and I was in this high school called Julia Richmond High School.
Mm-hmm.
Julia Richmond. I was fortunate enough to go to school with Lisa, Rob Hayes, K7, Tony Stone, Vanessa from La Girls. There was a massive amount of talent at that school at that time. And they're doing attendance. And my boy, who only knew me as Zone, was in my homeroom class. And the teacher yells out, Sammy Lopez. So I stand up and I go, present. And he goes, Sammy? Oh my God, Sammy Zone. And it stuck.
Oh wow.
It stuck from that moment. I was like, oh my God. So yeah, I used the name Sammy Zone forever and ever and ever. And then through Spirit Matter, I was Sammy Zone. Through One on One, I was Sammy Zone with NV. When I was in Release, I was Sammy Zone. But finally got to record my first Sammy Zone record was in '87, but it was never released. Never released.
Wow.
And then it was pushed on NV's album, and it was the song titled Parting in Tears that I sang with him, but nobody knows that. And I wrote that song. So it's on NV's album. And then, of course, I did Fantasy Love. I did Crystal Waters, and I'm all over those records. I did all the backgrounds, and I did all the choruses on those songs for NV. It's just a very interesting ride. Peter Fontaine one day came to my house and we were hanging out and we broke night in front of my building. And Pete was like, yo, man, I got this idea for this song. I don't know if it's good. So Pete is, putting pen to paper and he wrote Just Like the Wind in front of my house while we were hanging out.
Just like the wind?
Yep. Just like the wind. Yep. And that was like 1988.
Wow.
I have so many fun, little interesting stories, and but yeah, it was just cool, man. To look back at that, you say, "Damn, oh my God, that's right." We were hanging that night. You remember, Pete? We were getting twisted, and it was just acting like a bunch of fools running around, but. Yeah, there were a lot of stories, and Pete stood in my crib. We broke night because he wanted to record that song, so he went to Tony's at 8 a.m. He went to Tony Garcia's house at 8 a.m. Yo, you got to hear the song. Listen, it's gonna be a hit. Trust me. And that's how Just Like the Wind came in,
Wow.
yeah.
Look at that. Talk about history. This is so cool.
Yes.
This is all this.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking, Ray Valdez, he's asking, were you with TLR?
No.
Okay.
No, I was not, unfortunately. No, that's Tito Puente, Jaquan, and
Oh, that's okay.
yeah,
TK.
Shy, right?
yeah, Shy.
Shaquan
Yeah,
Shy,
Shy.
Trey Castillo,
Shy.
and Peter Puente.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just did their anniversary the other day. Remember, Tito did something on Facebook
Oh, that
for
was
their
Yes, he did.
anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah, they did a reunion here in Claremont, the gala. Yeah,
Yeah.
TLR. So it was nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since you touch base on history, Alida,
Uh-huh.
this man right here was able to redo Running from Information Society and did a wonderful job. Why don't we show the video first
Okay.
before we get into that? Because I want to talk to you about that song. But let's show the video of making of this song. And you work with iconic people, so let's show who
You're
it is.
gonna get a lot of insight after today. You're
Yeah.
gonna freak out when I tell you the story.
Absolutely.
No. Oh no.
Just
Okay.
get up there.
Okay.
Let's hold on. All right, so let's do
I first met Sammy Zone at the Lemon Tree in Queens. He was performing one night, and I just happened to be there. And we exchanged numbers quickly. I really didn't know who Sammy was. I didn't know the music. But he had told me what records he worked on. And I said, well, let's see. I have some tracks, and let's see what happens. So he came, and in that first meeting, he ended up writing to this one track that had the same chords as the Jasmine on the Loose record. So he started playing around with some melodies, and right away I heard the tone of his voice, and instinctually I set up the mic and I said, whatever you're going to do, just do it into the microphone so that we don't lose any ideas. By the time that particular session, our first meeting, was over, he had written the song to Without You, which ended up being, I think, one of the best records that I've produced in 20 years. And even with all the previous work that Sammy had done, this was by far, something special. And we were just taken aback by the reaction. It pushed us to do a second release. And that second release turned out to be titled Running. It was an original song that Sammy wrote, but it was called Running. In one of the sessions where we were doing harmonies and backgrounds, there was a moment where I just played the beat.
I heard the beat. It was just the drums, and the drums were just amazing.
And Sammy he was on the mic, and he just started to sing Information Society's Running.
And I started singing, playing around, hot, steamy, and all of a sudden, Carlos says, hold on, wait a minute.
And when I heard it, I said, well, that's, I like that. Let's record it. So I set up a whole, bunch of new tracks, and he did, he recorded it. He recorded it very quickly because, it was just, we were kind of goofing around.
From the truth, yes, I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running from the truth, yes, I'm running.
When you're working with Carlos, you never know how long it's going to take. It can either take a week or it can take 3 years. I'm working with the mad scientist.
I don't know if you guys know, but me and Carlos are pretty good friends, and we communicate a lot on the phone regarding projects and documentaries and just about anything. He called me, and I said, sure. I think he called Kay from TKA, K7, and then C-Bank. Brenda, he also called her. Sorry, is it Brenda or C-Bank? You can talk now because you're going to cut this all out anyway.
He didn't call me now. I did this 10 years ago.
Oh, okay. No, but this is the new one.
Hi, my name is Brenda, also known as C-Bank, also known as Joey May. Many times Carlos would call me up if he was working on a track and he wanted me to just lay down some reference vocals. And I did. I would jump at every opportunity because it was an opportunity, of course. And I love doing it. And I love working with Carlos. He's great. He always makes me sound amazing.
Brenda being on the record, you know, to me it's that little sprinkle of magic. Number one, she's a survivor and she's a fighter, and you know, she's been a friend in and out of music for so many years. And I commend Sammy for inviting her to be on the track, and I love the way she sounds on it.
For those of you that know Carlos is a perfectionist. It has to be done right. So we went and we rented a studio over.
Well, I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but
yes, just to get a little taste of what's going on, and he's gonna elaborate a little bit on that.
Exactly. Ooh, let's look at it.
That's so good, baby.
They blew me out the box. They blew me away. I'm so humbled and I'm very appreciative that I have those opportunities.
That's so cool. That's so cool. We're gonna talk about this. This is like incredible, right?
You gotta let us know the story behind this. I mean, you out there with iconic people. Of course, Carlos Barrios is just Carlos Barrios is him. His name is synonymous with wonderful things, and he did my track with Within My Heart, and he did a lot of our mixing and mastering. So he's a great. But let us know what's going on. How did that whole thing come about? How did you feel about that? Was that your favorite? What was about that song? But you killed it to do to do something. You killed it.
You know, everyone knows Running is probably one of the more detrimental songs in the business. It opened the eyes of a lot of people in a different way, because you had a rock band, a group of white boys from where were they? Ohio, Oklahoma,
right.
Singing freestyle. And of course, it was with the help of the magic maker himself, Little Louis Vega, that made that really happen. So I'm going to give you guys a little insight. No one knows this, okay? Mm-hmm. There's a gentleman by the name of Morat Connor. Morat Connor is the vocalist to that song and the writer to that song. Morat Connor left the group Information Society before the record came out and hit. But what you hear is Connor's voice. That's his voice. That's not Paul. You know, it's not Paul Robb or anyone else. It's Connor. So for years, no one knew that. So everyone had been singing over Connor's voice. And I had all this information, and I was like, wow, this would be a great song to do, but I'd have to get the clearance from Connor. I'd have to get publishing from Connor, so forth and so on, allowed to be able to add lyrics and change things. Excuse me. And so I did. Carlos and I got the clearance. We got the licensing to do it. It wasn't cheap. It wasn't free. And but we did it. And in order for it to be successful, Carlos said, I'm not going to release this song like this. We're not going to just put it out. We need to own this song. How can we own this record? What can we do that's going to make it so different from the original, but not too different? And that's where C-Bank, George Lamond, and K7 all came in. That's where Angel Ramirez, who is a triple platinum award winner writer, and he was in a group called the Barrio Boys, who wrote songs for or wrote songs with and for Selena, and of course Mark Anthony Amare. Well, I bumped into him and I said, dude, I need your help. I got to own this song. How can I own it? And he's like, sing it in Spanish. And I was like, oh, snap. That's a great idea. So him and Aníbal Lleras wrote Running for Me in Spanish. And I was able to sing it and release it along with all the other super talents known to the freestyle community. And that was my way of trying to own or find my passage with that song, even though I did not steer far off from the original vocal. But I put me into that song. and it's been beyond successful for me. And I can't thank Carlos enough for the help that he has given me throughout the years. That man.
Did Carlos work for Columbia? Somebody put he worked for Columbia?
Well, when he did the songs for Voice and stuff like that, and also when he did for Lisette
Voice was on Echo, and Lisette was on Def Jam Columbia. Lisette Melendez was on Def Jam Columbia. So yeah,
Columbia from Channel 2, from CBS.
Yes.
So yeah, so history. I worked at CBS on Channel 2 on 7th Avenue and 56th Street at the Black Rock. I worked there in 1983 to 85, and actually met Michael Jackson and Diana Ross there. I was just stunned. I didn't know what to do, Michael. I was like 19, I was just like, hi. I walked with him to the elevator, and that was it. And that was my moment with Michael Jackson, But I remember my mother, because my mother worked for one of the presidents there. She took me to Walter Yednikov's office. So I met Walter Yednikov, and did I know he was this huge, I didn't know about music back then. I wish I did. I was in Walter Yednikov's office. He was talking music. I have all the LPs from CBS Stand with Columbia, because I used to get the records from there. And little did I know he was such a huge music producer. Michael Jackson was on the label at the time. So it's just incredible, the circle that we've done in music, and now I'm interviewing all you guys out there that have done such beautiful music since that time. It's just incredible.
So when I was a kid, my stepfather used to work for Polydor Polygram. And it's about maybe 5-6 years old, and I'd go to his office. And none of this dawned to me at the time. But in his office, he would have the Delphonics. He would have the Shiloh. He would have James Brown. And I would literally see James, and I'd hang on James's leg and walk around the office. And I didn't realize that until I hit my late teens, who these people were.
Oh my God.
My God, Blue Magic, Delphonics, the Shy Lights, all these big, ginormous groups, including James Brown. It was crazy, and that was the world I grew up in. So it was like I said, sometimes things are destined.
Absolutely.
I've always had my leg or my hand or my finger somehow touching music. So
That's great. So what's new with you? Are you having anything new coming out, new releases?
Yeah, I'm working on some new stuff. Absolutely. Top secret. Listen, the element of surprise in my case, in my book, has been the key to my success.
Yes.
And Carlos is one guy who's very, very secretive about everything.
Yep.
In fact, when we did Without You, I didn't have a copy of it. He sent me a copy like days before we released it. And I sat in my living room. Excuse me, I'll never forget. Sat in my living room with my family, and I was like, so Carlos just sent me the new song. It's about to be released, guys. I had the demo, but not the finish. And when I played it, everyone in my house looked at me and they're like, wow. Yo, you got a hit. I the first time in my life I felt that I had a hit. I was like, this is it. This is the one. This is the one that's going to make everyone remember Sammy Zone, that one record. And it did. It helped me so much, man. Oh my God. It helped me in a tremendous way. So that's why I'm loyal, and I'm super grateful to my bro Carlos for bringing new life to this old man and these old bones.
We're not old yet. We're still kicking it. Okay.
Yeah.
You forget about the knee pain and the back pain. It goes away.
Yeah, right. It's right, and all of that.
I know, right? I hit 60 and I started getting pains, and I'm like, what happened? I just turned 60. Is that my present? I got arthritis in my finger now.
But
so, where's the next show? Where the fans can see you next?
I'm gonna be in Tampa with Hitman.
Oh, you're gonna be on the same bill with Hitman? There you go.
Be on that show.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
gonna be on that show that I showed? Let me see where it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't know
wow.
that. Oh, we're gonna have to get up to Tampa on this one. This one right
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
June
Oh,
7th?
okay.
Be on that show.
Oh, we
Oh,
gotta
man.
go.
Betty
Benny,
B.
we're going June
myself.
7th. We're gonna gotta get
Yeah.
a hotel up there.
It's gonna
Absolutely.
be real
Absolutely.
nice. It's gonna
Betty
be
D's
real
going to be
nice.
there. It's going to be nice. That look good.
Yeah.
June is
Absolutely.
good. June is a good month right now. So
Yeah.
we're okay. We're open now. So we gotta put it on the calendar.
So
Yeah.
there you go. All your freestyle fans out there right now that are
June
listening,
7th.
June 7th. Mark it down on your calendar. He's going to
Come
be
down,
Yes.
mi
coming.
gente. Let's
Yes.
go.
There it is. It's at Mugs in
Right.
Clearwater.
Yep.
Yeah. So
That's going
that's
to be
cool.
nice.
That's
It's gonna be
great.
nice.
So look at that next show, and that's great. So we get to see you live.
Yep. Yes, you will.
Absolutely.
Yes, you will. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, great, man. But Sammy, I mean, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. I mean, since you got something coming up with Carlos, I know he's very secretive. He does that with us too. So we're going to be looking for that. Once it comes out, feel free to let me know.
Yeah.
I'll get it from him or whatever. We'll showcase you, bring you back on the show. We could talk some more because we can have, I mean, we still got a lot of information that we can talk to, but
Yeah. Look,
Let's
we
say
didn't even,
it-
we really didn't even get to touch on
Ed.
half like the Ronaldo album and all that
Yep.
other stuff. Trust me,
Yeah.
there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a part. So
story.
my fans out there and everybody that subscribes to this showcase, we got a part 2 coming with Sammy
got
Zone.
part
That's what
two.
we're
We
saying.
got
You heard it from him. You heard it from him. He said we got a part 2 coming, right?
Let's
Yeah.
go. Down.
There
Let's
you
go.
go.
I'm with it. I'm
You
with
got
it.
years. You got years of history. So there's so much to know. And now I'm going to be thinking every time I listen to a song, did Sammy do that one?
Did he write that?
Anything
Or did
I
he do
wrote, I
backgrounds?
sang, by the way.
Oh,
Oh,
everything
yeah?
you
I
wrote, you sang?
I sang on.
Oh,
Absolutely.
beautiful.
Wow.
Echa
That's
pa'lante, echa pa' atrás. You wrote that too?
Oh my God. Yep. How could I live without love on the other side? Broken promises. Don't turn your back on me. Oh,
oh my gosh.
yeah. A lot
Oh
of
my
those.
gosh.
Yeah. Old songs. Yeah.
Oh
But
my gosh.
the newest ones, all my favorites. The one that I Believe in Love that you played.
Yeah.
Listen, Frank Reyes
Frank Reyes is the man, bro.
Oh, he is. All right, I look at it like Carlos and Frank are like the gods of freestyle. Like the Zeus is a freestyle, man.
They're yin and yang, bro.
Yo, big time.
Yeah.
He wrote Together Forever. He wrote A Day in My Life. Frank is written for Luis Fonsi. He's written for La India.
Wow.
And to be able to have a song written by that man, for me,
Yep.
woo, I
Even his
close
movies.
time. I always close out.
Yeah. Even his movies.
Oh man, Illegal Tender, Empire, the Ministers.
Yeah.
Oh my God, come on. The list goes on. Skirting the Issues. So many. He is one of the most phenomenal screenplay writers, directors, producers. I mean, God, Jesus Christ. The list goes on. To have
Absolutely.
these, oh my
Yeah.
God.
I went to his showcase for Jill Scott when he had Jill Scott. Remember when he had Jill Scott?
Yes.
Yeah, he had a showcase for her. He wrote an awesome album for her. It was such great music.
Wow.
Anyway, we're talking about legends here.
Talent.
This is
So
and
much.
Sammy Zone.
No, I
you're one of
know.
the
I mean,
legends,
I'm
right?
like, I didn't know what to ask. There's so much. I'm like, who do I get? Oh, hey, Betsy is saying that she's on standby for the show on June 7th.
Oh, I
look
can't
at that.
wait. Yes.
Yes, I hope Betsy. I hope you come out and sing. We're gonna go up there, so we're gonna plan that now, so we can get booked a hotel for June 7th.
Yep. We're
And
gonna take
'cause, like,
pictures. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna have fun.
yeah, it's gonna go. It's gonna be good. And then let's see. Ray Valdez said, "God bless you always, my friend Sammy Zone, and your family
Great.
too, my
Thank you.
friend." So
So much.
Yeah.
Listen to all your listeners and to you guys. Thank you so much for having me, guys. It's been a true honor, pleasure, and thank you for letting me share some of my stories to you and your crowd and your fan base. I so appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much.
Yes.
thank you. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
you.
We got a lot to talk about afterwards. And send our love to Mindy as well.
Will
Send our
do.
love to your family, all right? Sammy,
right.
thank you once again, buddy.
Thank you so much for being here. That was awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate you guys. All right, guys. All right, guys. Bye.
All right. See ya. Bye.
Wow, that was a great show, leader, right?
What? I'm still like in awe, right? I'm still in awe that he's written all these songs and he's done all
Yes.
these things. I'm like, what? He did that? What?
Yes.
Like, are
and
you
we-
kidding me?
Yes, he did a lot, and like I said, he's a very humble individual, as you can tell. I mean, he's got a lot more stories to tell. I mean, we didn't get a chance to touch on it, but it gives us an opportunity to bring him back.
Oh
And
yeah, definitely.
so that's one thing I love to do, is then, and he's definitely up with that. But Lita, we still got a lot to go, man. We still got a few things to take care of, right?
I know. Let's see. I'm just gonna go through some
Shout
messages
outs.
here. Yeah. Oh, what happened to my computer?
Uh
Oh,
oh.
wait. I'm
Uh
there.
oh. There you
It just
go.
blinked at me. I go, oh God, did the power go out again? So everybody, just so you guys want to laugh, right? So where I live, for some reason, I don't know what happened. There's a lot of construction going on up here, and the power went out about 5:30, and I went, oh my God, what am I going to do now? No power, no nothing. I'm sitting outside charging my phone in the car because I forgot to charge it, and it died on me. Finally, the power came on, so we made it on the show. So
Yes, and it was a great show at that. I
it
mean,
was great.
we're
Everybody
blessed.
says here, Ray Valdez. Thanks, Ray. He's an awesome interview with my friend Sammy Zone. Yeah, he'll be definitely. Oh, good,
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, Ray, share it to your friends. People out there, you're watching the show.
absolutely.
Please share it. We got a lot of great artists on here, and there's so much history of freestyle, and it's really surreal. Like, oh my gosh, all these people I've been growing up with all these years, right, with the music.
Absolutely, absolutely. And a quick shout out to my program director. I always got to shout him out, El Leon, 729 Entertainment Group.
Hey, Eric.
Eric Monasterio, thank you so much
Yeah,
for the
he was
info.
on.
He makes sure that it's
Be
good.
around.
Yes. But Lita,
Yeah.
let's let
It's
the
your
people.
favorite DJ, DJ Benny
Put some
B.
music.
I know I don't want to cut the music. I hit by my mistake, but
Oh, you did?
yeah, let's just remind our people about the cruise. Let them know.
Yes, definitely. So I'm gonna go. Let me get the flyer. There's different flyers. Let's see. So here's one flyer that has kind of everybody on there. Your best thing is, if you want to book this cruise, the first annual Spanglish Party Cruise, please call Maria at 561-388-6644, and she can direct you personally how to book and do everything you need. If you have questions, she will answer them. There's also military discount. I'm not sure how much it is, but there are military discounts, so please ask, and she can give you that discount as well. We'd like everybody to at least make a deposit and book a room so we can have all the rooms together and everything. I don't want anybody to miss out. Oh, I wanted a balcony. There's no more balconies. So that we have a handful of every, right? Inside with a window and balcony. So we have certain amount that are selected for us. So, and if you go to Spanglish-entertainment.com, you can see all the information. The main page, you'll see the cruise, and then you can go to all the other pages. You can go to the magazine. You can buy a copy of the magazine. You can different things. You can see the current magazine online. Everything's there. All our events are there as well.
Yeah, let them know about the magazine.
Yes, and then before I forget, because I forgot my poor honey, he's gonna be upset I forgot him. So just if you guys, I know you guys like salsa too. This Saturday, April 12th, if you're up in the Melbourne area, right off the I-95 on the East Coast here in Florida, JC will be performing at Pineapple's Restaurant. It's a 3-floor restaurant. We'll be on the 2nd floor on the Moon Room. Come out and check out the band. We got Elizabeth from Salsa Mingle doing free complimentary class at 7:30, about 7:30 for about an hour, and then you can enjoy the show. So, and we're kind of doing delayed birthdays. So we're kind of celebrating my birthday, JC's birthday, my mother's birthday, Elizabeth's birthday, like a whole bunch of birthdays that were in February, March. We're all kind of getting together and just having one little party there. So come out and see the show. And let's see, here's the cover. Okay, so currently on the Spanglish Entertainment Magazine, this is our last issue that we did for March and April. I can't believe it's going to be May already. Okay, the May is coming out soon. Always featuring different artists on the cover. If you want more information about the magazine, you can always email me at info@spanglish-entertainment.com, and you can. I'll reach back out to you if you want to do some advertising in the magazine or any promo on the podcast as well. Just give us a call, and you could also go to our website. All the information is there that you can contact us as well.
Yes, and don't forget, you got advertising packages that we have with the magazine. If you want to do full page covers and all that stuff, we have budget-friendly advertising. This
Exactly.
next episode, the next edition, I'm gonna have my own page as well. It's gonna be called the Beehive, and if you want to do a small advertisement, you can do it on my page on the quadrant. You have a nice QR code, a small picture, a title, or whatever. You can do that on my page as well. You can contact me, and we can talk about that as well. But you got to pick up the magazine. That's going to get you in touch with everything. And don't forget, Spanglish-entertainment.com. It's free.
Okay.
Subscribe, share with your friends. ALIDA, let them know. Come on, just let them know.
Yes. Gotta share. You gotta share and like and tell everybody. Just keep sharing and tell them to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. And comment, like, put in a little notification. Just what was I was gonna say here? Oh, Eric said, "Who do we want next?" Oh, wow, Eric.
Oh man, that's a good thing. We should start doing that. We should start asking our fans, the people that are tuning in. Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that? All you guys that are tuning in, reach out to ALIDA on Spanglish-entertainment.com and send an email. Let us know who you would like to see on the show, and we see if we can get it done. How about that? That's cool. That's really cool.
That's cool. Yeah. Who do you want to see? Who do you want to learn about? I mean, we've had a lot of artists already. I mean, 41 episodes. It's been amazing, right? I mean, we had Brenda K. Starr, Johnny O, Angel, Niaja, and so on. I mean, we had so much. Deneen. Who I want to get on the show are the two young girls. Like, I want to get Willie Valentin on the show.
Yeah, and his daughter, right?
And his daughters that are performing, they're amazing. I would love to get them on the show because this is
his
the
wife
future.
Too.
His wife too?
Yes. She's awesome.
Oh, wow.
The whole family. We need the whole family on there. Hey, Willie Valentin, if you out there, anybody out there, tag Willie. Let him know that we want him on the show. Willie goes back with me. Willie goes back with me a long time, and we used to have a studio in Fever's office in Manhattan. He used to be in the back while I had the guys performing in the front with choral and all that stuff. Rehearsing, he was in the studio just doing his magic. So let's see if we can get him on the show.
That would be cool.
Great.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So that's hope. And anybody else you want on there, just let us know. Give us some names. We'll try. We can work it out. We talk to the artists. Most artists are pretty good. Oh yeah, he said Juliana Lee, Lily Rose, and Cynthia Figueroa. That's what he said.
Yes, the whole family. There you go.
The whole family. Yeah.
Quick shout out. Yeah, quick shout out to Sly's Barbershop over here in Mineola, Florida, 825 Highway 27. They actually let us put our magazine in their store. So I just want to take a time out to say thank you to Sly's Barbershop in Mineola. How about that, man? We got people.
That's really cool.
Coming in. Yes.
Yeah, I got a haircut too, but I did it from a different place. But
yeah, but you went out there and it was East Coast.
And Leon, Eric said, I'll call him up and see if he's available. There you go.
That'd be great. There you go. Make it happen. My program director, make it happen.
That's right. Thank you, my brother, DJ Eric. Yeah, that's what Ray says. Cool, guys. Thank you so much for being here. This was awesome today. I learned so much. I have to look things up because some of these artists, I know like this much about them, because when we grew up, we didn't have internet.
That's true.
You wanted to look up your artist. What? You had to go to a show, okay, and see them. And then you can't even talk to them at the show because in New York, are you kidding me?
Yes, it was a wonderful show. So how are we going to leave it off? You want me to play something? I'm in the mood to play a couple of records, but
let's play some music. We got to get some music. It's
all right.
Quiet.
Once again, thank you guys for tuning in to the Thursday Night Freestyle Showcase. It's your boy, DJ Benny B, JCEE, Malone, and ALIDA Hernandez, bringing it to you every Thursday at 8 p.m. And then we got other podcasts that if you're interested, just get online, check us out, share it up. It's free. Press that like button. Here we go. Once again, thank you guys.
Darling girl, you make me feel like I'm on fire.
Just a little something. Make sure you tune in every Thursday, 8 p.m. to the Thursday Night Freestyle Showcase. See you next time. ALIDA.